What's up, everyone? My name is Phantom My Patch, and welcome back to another daily vlog. Yes, here it is once again. Same time. Well, not same time for you guys. I'm recording at the same time though. So, as usual, blah 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 blah. I want to check my channel. So I just wanted to say, once again, thank you to. This is a new YouTuber, but it's from the same guy. So you remember Charlie Bates, my first subscriber? Yes, you probably do, because it was in one of my videos. So, well, they commented on two or more of my videos, which was really nice. And so they shared an embarrassing story, and I think I'll share just a little bit with you, not a lot. Okay, it's not like a long story; it's just very like brief. So okay, so what happened was I'm gonna start with the channel though. So Charlie Bates' channel is Vision Impaired Vlogger. Yes, Vision Impaired Vlogger, because they are vision impaired and they do vlogs. So I checked out their channel and I was actually kind of surprised. Like, no offense, but like I heard the name Charlie Bates and I just thought it was a boy. It's girl, okay. At least if that is a boy, then I'm so sorry, but I'm pretty sure it's a girl. So either way, I did check out your channel, by the way, so you guys can find that in the description below. So make sure to check that out. And one of the stories on one of the comments, the story was that basically because she is vision impaired, and so they went into the car. They went into their uncle's car. They thought it was their uncle's car because they were getting picked up from school, I think it was. And so that when they went to the car, she went to a car that looked like the same as her uncle's car. She got in, and it was really awkward because there were other people in there already. So that's an embarrassing story. Yes. I want to hear another embarrassing story, I guess, just to kind of like go on to that. When I was little, I went into. Oh dang! I should have brought in the picture. Okay, so basically what happened was, I kind of want to go get the picture, but I can't like leave here. You can let's see. I'm trying to think of something to do, but I'll start explaining my story. Get off, cat. I have a cat here. Basically what happened was I was on. I can't do that. Oh, okay. I guess I'm not getting the picture, guys. Sorry about that. But we were at like Disneyland, and we were on this Sorry, you get to listen to an ad. Sorry, no, I know I'm not sponsored by you. Sorry, that was really loud. Jesus, no, stop. Yeah, this is professional, guys. Stop it, Larry. Can you cut that out? Okay. Sorry. Sorry. No, never mind. It was nothing. Just ad. Either way. Sorry. Okay, so we're at Disneyland, and I was on like the Tower of Terror, I think it was. And so I was really little. I was so scared, and so what happened was I clung on, instead of my dad's arm was sitting to my left, I clung on to the guy to my right, and that was the entire ride. And there's a picture of me going, ah! He's like, and they're both like staring down at me, and I'm like, ah! Take me! that was embarrassing. It definitely was. But either way, moving on. So how you guys doing? Good. That's good. It's very good. So I guess I should start moving on to my next topic of school. Today was kind of like not really good. I have a bunch of homework this weekend. Holy but Jesus. As usual though, and the light is really bright right now. I bet you guys can tell, but I don't know why. It's just super bright right now. It's like the same setup as usual, but it's like just I don't even know. So last night I was actually like really frustrated because I was playing on my game, and I was playing Halo Reach, and I had to restart a mission because I could not because we had to shut down these like power couplings in one of the levels, like battery cells. You have to like break it and you have to throw a grenade in, and I didn't have any grenades, so I had to like restart it completely, and that bugged me so much. So yeah, but school's boring. First block, teacher got mad at me because they were watching Monty Python in the other room, and I was like, and she's like, well, if you guys are gonna pay attention, we can move on to the next thing. I'm like, what are we doing next again? And she's like, yeah, just stares at me like that, and she's like, we're moving on. I'm like, and then she moves on to the next thing. I'm like, oops, sorry guys, jeez, I don't think she react that much. Whatever. So We went on to just learning boring stuff, like migration stuff and all that. Nothing really interesting, and I'm pulling up my pant legs because it is super warm here. It's November, and it's still warm. I don't like it. It's super humid out. It's going to storm. It was dark and cloudy. It was a dark and cloudy day. Yeah, you guys think I could be the narrator? And I doubt it. I'm, like, just making noises now. Either way, so I guess we move on to algebra. Algebra was boring as usual, just lots of learning stuff, and it was confusing, and I'm not going to get into that because, God, it's just, I can't explain it myself because I don't even know it myself. Foods class, there's something interesting. We attempted to make chocolate chip cookie bars. Well, we didn't soften the butter like we should have, so that took forever to blend it in. And chocolate chip cookie bars, if you ever make them, like, if you don't make them correctly, like, if you make them very thin and not, like, big, then they just crumble in your hands, so that's not good. And then one of the girls wanted to put, like, a chocolate sauce over it, and so when we did that, they were so messy. I didn't even eat them all because I'm like, ugh, too much chocolate. Too much. So, that was nasty. It wasn't nasty. It was just, I didn't like it. It was too much chocolate, guys. I know. Hard to believe. Too much chocolate. It's a thing. It really is. Okay, so moving on. Lunch, boring, blah, blah, blah. Hi, kitty. So, we went on to English class, so we talked about, okay, so I was reading this book, A Little Chinese Seamstress. I'm at this part, and I don't really know how to explain this part because, wow, just a lot happened. If you haven't read the book, well, spoiler alerts, but, well, we already know that one of the characters, Lao, and the little seamstress are in a sensual relationship. If you don't know what that means, don't look it up. You can if you want, if you think you're old enough for it. It's actually not that bad. Like, the other word would be bad, but so either way, I was just talking about a story about them having some intimate time together, if you know what I mean, in the water. Either way, you have to read the book to fully understand what I'm talking about. Either way, that was really awkward to talk about in class. We had to write like a paragraph and stuff like that, and I did like over a page, so I'm pretty proud of myself for that. Probably still gonna get like an F on it, but whatever. And then I had to go for this like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. As I said, we have like these times after school, like half an hour period, just to do go with different teachers. So I was in the start class. I got a bunch of homework done there, which I'm pretty proud of myself of. Give me like 1 second. Like, you guys can still see me. Where'd the cat go? You guys can look at the cat. If it says, I'll be right back. Sorry, I had to check outside for my window. So that was interesting. I got a bunch of homework done, and so then I got pulled after that, and she was like, hey, can you share your project? And I'm like, I'm kind of behind on that, guys, just so you know. I'm like really behind on it. So I was like, you mean share right now? And she's like, well, could you go into the computer lab over there and share it? And I'm like, I gotta catch my bus. Like, yeah, can you share it? I'm like, you do realize it takes like 5 minutes to share it. You do realize that, right? I'm just gonna go check my bus. Don't worry about it. You'll get it over the weekend. You'll get it. So I leave the room. I'm just like, okay, because my bus like runs a little late, but she doesn't know that. So another thing that happened in that class, and I have an itchy nose right now. I'm like, itchy. What happened in class was we were doing these, we were reading an article online, and we had to go on Google Forms, and we had to we had to answer a bunch of questions and these things, and you cannot save that stuff. Like, you can only submit it when it's done. She's like, it's the first time I've been using it, and like, the questions weren't in order, even though she said they weren't, and we explained that, and like, whenever you question, whenever a teacher makes a mistake, they like take it way out of proportion. They make it seem like you're criticizing them, like, you're just telling a flat out lie. I'm just informing everyone else that it's not in order. I'm not saying that we can't handle it. I just wanted to tell you that so they're not confused and you don't have to answer more questions. So yeah, but whatever. So we had to copy and paste them onto a different like Google Docs, and then we had to We had to. That was really annoying, and we had to get out of class. I had to go to homeroom with my friend, and we were late to homeroom, but that doesn't really matter. It's homeroom. It doesn't really matter if you're late or not. Usually, in some classes, it does, depending on the teacher. And so we got there, and so that's just something to talk about there. What else can I move on? I don't have a lot of time left. I've been talking a lot, rambling, all that stuff. Last night when I was uploading my video, my computer was taking forever to start up. It had like a software update, which I hate software updates. Here's something to talk about, guys. I don't like software updates. If you're wondering why, because they don't fix a lot of stuff. Like, they just make things harder. They change everything, and it makes it harder and harder for you to understand. Like when they did the software update for the iPhone, and like I couldn't access my music. Like, I had to like search it up, and I had to like re-download stuff. It was so annoying. And it's still annoying. I don't like it still. So that's just a little complaint, I guess. And there was a software update on here, and it was like, we're going to customize everything. So make sure to put all your personal info. It's like, I don't want to put my personal info in. But you have to. I don't want to. I fear like robots too. Like, that's something I fear. Like, that's one of the reasons like Five Nights at Freddy's was scary to me. Was because, dear Lord, animatronics, anything that robots that come to life are just freaky. They're freaks in nature. They're not even from nature, and they need to be destroyed. That's why we see the news like we're creating robots that can think like real people. So you can't even tell if they're like robots or if they're actually. My eyes are super wide. Okay. So they're robots, and like they can think like real humans. It's like, I don't want robots that can think like real humans, because have you seen the movies? Because they will literally just like come up and murder you, and I don't like a murder. Nobody likes being murdered these days. And then what's gonna happen in life? You're just gonna up in a fiery abyss. And I'm a hothead right now. I meant to click. Wow, these are just tiny. I forgot what these did. But either way, I don't like that. I don't want that. We don't need that personally of all the things in our life. This is like one of the last things we need is robots. And so either way, I got really annoyed with that, and it took forever to load, and it finally came on. And then I tried to upload stuff, and then like it moved around all my documents, so that took forever. I couldn't even like find it. I couldn't find it. I had to like search on my computer. I randomly guessed, and I finally found my videos. And they're not even like in little file names now. They're just pictures, and it's like, crap. So I had to go back onto this little recording device that's on here. You can't see it, but I had to look on there, and I had to see what I was wearing, because I was wearing the same sweatshirt. So I had to see like what order it was in. So I finally figured that out. That was an ordeal and a half. But that was super annoying. I didn't like it. What are you doing? This cat said, get distracted easily. But so yeah, there's a little complaining about life and stuff like that. My daily dosage of life. If you guys want this videos to be any more interesting, just please be sure to leave a comment below on anything you guys want me to talk about. Any questions, any games, any even books. I'll just like read a book to you guys. Like, not like a book to read, but like reading a little Chinese seamstress, but maybe like reading, like I have like a would you rather book. I could pull that out and just like start answering some questions like that. I like would you rather questions. I like fun facts. That's just a little something about me. So be sure to leave some stuff below. I'm not really sure what else to talk about in this video, actually. It was kind of like I have like a minute and a half left, so there's not like much to talk about. So I guess this video will be a bit shorter. So make sure to leave a comment below to any suggestions or any topics you guys want me to talk about. You can also check out some of my other videos on my channel. If you really like this video, make sure to leave a like on it. That would be really helpful. The support really does help. Also, make sure to check out the Vision Impaired Vlogger. You can find them in the description below, or just look it up on YouTube. That'd probably be easier. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. So later, hope I'm not forgetting anything. Later. I don't want to end it here. No, I'm not gonna. No. This is a little after thing. I wanted to go the full 15 minutes. Halo Reach. It's fun. My friend hasn't played Halo Reach. You know that? He only played Black Ops, and I'm like, Call of Duty, and I'm like, man, you suck. And he's like, you suck. And I'm like, you're the one who does your homework a week before it's due. That's just weird. How do you even do that? And he's like, it takes me like 5 hours to do my homework. It's like, at least you do your homework, because it takes me forever to do my homework, and I can't even figure it out. He's like, I just procrastinate a lot. I'm like, yeah, I procrastinate and just don't understand how to do it, all of it. So yeah. Either way, later, guys.